Madelyn Keating with us here in the John Mendola Show. Coach and I were talking, and let's go back. And I know we talked a little bit last year, back to those sprinting days. You go through the injury, you fall in love, I guess, with the long distance stuff, but so much success. Let's talk about just being such a competitor and where that comes from.
So it definitely came a lot from, I would say, sprinting, because every race was just so close, and I always wanted to do my best because that's all you could give in sprinting. And then when I was, put into cross country my sophomore year, I just had the urge to just stay in the front because that's what I had to do with sprinting. And then a little bit more came when I tore my ACL because I just wanted to come back and, beat everyone and get stronger and, get back to where I was.
That kick, I'm thinking, you have that confidence, like, hey, nobody's out kicking me. I'm really a sprinter. Talk a little bit about, coming down the home stretch.
I think where that really showed a lot was the 800 meter yesterday. It was my final event, and it would be my last gold of the meet. So I just turn it on. There's like a switch in my head, and I just open my stride. It's like, I don't know. It feels like it's part of me at this point because I sprinted for so long before. So it's just like honestly just a switch.
Let's talk about the regimen, coming back from that ACL and listening to, people doing what you're supposed to do. And of course, having that family support that's so important during something that, could be challenging for a student athlete and mentally and physically.
So at first I thought it was just going to be like a walk in the park because, a lot of people go through ACL injuries and, especially like basketball, soccer, it's very common. So I thought it was going to be like a piece of cake for me. And it wasn't until I actually got released where I realized like, this is hard. Like I'm not where I was and I need to step things up if I want to get good for my junior track season. So, with the help of, my coaches, Coach Lombardo, Coach Pisano, Fame Strength, and then my family, I had good trainers and a good support system to help, bring me back and help me realize what my potential truly was.
College choices, what were they and why? Mississippi State, talk about that challenging decision. Say, is this the right place for me?
I talked to local schools, a lot of East Coast schools, Big Ten, ACC, and then SEC, of course. But Mississippi State reached out to me, and when I went down for my official visit, I really liked the team. And I realized, like, as a mid-distance perspective, like, they have a really good program going on down there, and they just got a new coach on the female side. And the girls have been getting a lot better and a lot stronger. And, I saw myself, competing good there.
Let's talk about your teammates and, stuff that you do on the track. And that's special because you can't ever take that away of the bond that you had and what you were able to accomplish.
So this year and last year, I have a very good support system with my teammates, both on cross country and track. With cross country, those kids saw me go from, being a district champion, state medalist, to getting 6th and placing in the 80s. And then they proceeded to watch me come back and make a comeback and, beat where I was beforehand. So just being with those kids and they're constantly supporting me. We always go on group runs because, on the easy runs, it doesn't matter how fast you could race. Easy runs are easy runs. So it's nice just to go out and talk to those kids and talk about our races, our PRs, how we feel, what we're excited about. It's just great team dynamic. And then on the track side, I have especially Ella McKernan. She's a sophomore. She's so young and, she's able to, compete with me in the 800 meter. And just to have that on the team is really important. And I really appreciate it because she helps push me and I push her.
And how about an area of study at Mississippi State? Did you decide on that yet?
Yeah, I'm going to study cybersecurity.
That's pretty cool. Great field. Well, it's great to catch up with you once again. Congratulations and all the best next week.
Thank you.